You can now natively use shaders in FlutterFlow, so you can make things like this, or this, or this, and you can use them with two different widgets. The shader fill that will generate its own textures and backgrounds, and the shader wrapper that will wrap any widget and apply the shader on top of that widget like an image or UI element. Let me show you how it works. For a shader fill, I'm gonna come into my stack right here, search for shader, and select shader fill. I'm gonna make it the full width and height. Then under presets, we have a bunch of different shader presets that are simply starting points for the design that you want. Now, when you select a base shader that you want, it's fully customizable with all of these properties. So I'm gonna scroll down and change the color, change the noise scale, the softness, the dither, the angle, and just offset that so we have a texture at the bottom. Now, all the properties of the shaders are dynamic, so you can bind any variable to any one of these properties. They're also fully animatable, and let me show you that with another example. So I'm gonna come over to this container right here that contains this logo. I'm going to right-click and wrap this widget with a shader wrapper. Now, this is applied to whatever children are there. The options you have available are slightly different with the shader wrapper, so you can click through these and see the different styles you can apply. So I'm gonna customize this just a little bit, and I want this to only run once when the user gets started. So I have the animation set how I want. I'm gonna come over to my button right here, to my action flow editor. Let's add an action and search for animation. There's a shader animation, and I'm gonna select that shader wrapper. Then after that, let's navigate our user. Shaders are super powerful, infinitely customizable, and we have powerful updates to them coming soon. We can't wait to see what you'll design.